one drifting right.
Okay, see if Hovland can figure this out. Also 3-wood.
That is 22 out of 30 fairways for Viktor on the week. The second, he will survey that one, and Hovland's firing away here.
Come on,
And it just trickles off the edge of the surface. Delicate and dicey here for Hovland back at the second.
Can't play it in very much, Just a little nudge, gripping it down to the steel.
You feel like every short shot that he executes with precision stores a little more positivity in the memory bank. Go ahead and clean that one up. Hovland's going to stay 2 under.
The best enforcer of all.
Hovland wielding that driving iron back at the third. Ooh.
And wielding one of the most repeatable, reliable on the 125-yard mark. It's not 5, 6, 8 feet. It's probably closer to 18 feet.
Hovland hoisting one from 113.
Good shot.
A little bit better.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
And Hovland with a little slider here for his birdie back at the third.
I'm looking for the first of the day, and not even close. There has been an improvement in the putting. 115th last year. He's in the mid-50s this year, but that wasn't his best effort.
Hovland on the tee at the fourth.
And this whole location set up really nicely. Unless you pull it. Tried to start it left and cut it. Never moved.
Hovland down in the bunker at the fourth.
Yeah, so far below the level of the green, you're tough to figure it out. But normally when you're down there prior to the renovation or the change of the green, the whole location was always way up against that collar there, and it'd be so precise. They're probably right about there.
Hovland headed over there as well. Bad things certainly could have happened, but it came through there cleanly. And it appears as though Hovland is back in business.
Of course he is. You take the risk with the second. Can you build all that and get the ball up and down? Good technique there. He really struggled with those pitches, long pitches off closely mown areas. He used to use way too much of the leading edge.
And back at 5 once more. Delicate stroke there for Hovland. Comes away empty in his birdie attempt. Natural putters are born, Greg, but good putters can be made, right? Hovland at 6. He's missed a few tee balls to the right today, and there's another one that's sailing off the fairway.
Exacerbated by that left-to-right wind. Lush grass, good catch by the divot, by the fan. Put that in his pocket.
All right.
Oh, Viktor Hovland, after the hack out of the bush, now his third at the 6th hole, 108 yards. And we'll give him an opportunity to save his par. Has been out of position a lot off the tee. It's a lot of pressure on this club to try and save some scores, and betrays him again.
Good point. Good point. Okay. Because of the wind, as you stated, just laying up 302. At 99 yards, Craig.
And that back hole location, the screen being completely recontoured right over the flag. And
he's the only one at -3 as we watch Viktor Hovland.
We think of the scoring average for all the weather delays round 1, pretty much 73, so exactly 1 over par.
Cantlay matched that birdie. Still a 2-shot differential. This move right here is pretty good. A little bit to the inside, a little bit over the plane, a little out, and guess what? You're going to hit a lot of solid iron shots.
Back hole location, that may be one of the most difficult hole location on the golf course.
Okay, Viktor trying to get it in the left-hand side, but fraction too much speed.
Last green was sodded October the 1st. We're basically June the 5th. And this, you wouldn't even know that they have touched this golf course in a year.
Be in nice shape going into tomorrow, but Hovland tee shot.
That's a pull left after a lot of misses to the right.
It sounded like he may try to take some of the jumper out of it.
Yeah, as we watch it come down, never covered. So you're right. If you take that point where it crossed right there and keep a direct line, you're gone. Yeah, you back into the wind, holes up on a shelf. All about controlling the spin here. And he's done it beautifully. Flew it to the flag, and there's a great chance to save his bogey.
Hovland for bogey at 9.
And there's a great chance to save his bogey.
Hovland for bogey at 9.
Certainly will move down towards the water late.
Hovland able to locate the fairway here. That makes this hole exponentially easier.
Unless you do that, now you're in no man's land. You know, and Viktor's been ready to play. That was amazingly good. Going to be in that 6.5-foot range.
Last couple of holes, still hasn't gotten it to the fairway.
A lot of tiny shots.
Hovland will just force one down to the bottom of the fairway there.
I mean, DeChambeau just touched that wedge.
That's kind of what Hovland has in mind here from 109.
That was crisp. Following suit as well. Okay, Viktor, you gotta flush one sooner or later. There you go.
Flush it. Hovland grabs one here at the par 5.
Plays about 4 yards down the hill, 162. It's a good line if it's right.
Oh, my gosh, Viktor Hovland with really nothing available to him here.
Just put it in the bunker. Oh, he went underneath it. He went completely underneath it.
Just trying to force it down to get himself a better lie to play the 3rd. Now gets to do it again. There we go. And this is the 4th for Hovland, back at 12. That had a good sound to it. Outstanding.
Yeah, the bunker shot itself, it'll release down into a flat area where the hole is located.
Danger lurks. at the 12th, even with the most favorable hole location of the week there.
He likes to cut. He's overcut some. He's pulled some. Very right side of the tee. He's still sticking with that left to right shot shape. Didn't have to cut that one. Took completely over the bunker. That 4 feet of curve. Amazing. No man's land up there, though, from the back part of the bunker.
While we were away, this was the tough bunker shot for Hovland at 14.
At least down the flat part. There's a little bit of green with which to work. Lands it in rough, and that's going to turn out just fine. About as good as he could have done.
Got a little tangled up in the back bunker at the 12th earlier in the round. Made double there.
A game that suits all venues.
Just a par here for Norway's first ever.
As we go to the tee at 16 and Viktor Hovland.
This one should be a comfortable.
Speaking of firing at flag sticks.
Yeah.
Hovland, just for birdie at 16.
35 feet up the hill.
Ooh.
Hit it hard enough.
Frisky.
Oh. Pushing that limits of 3 to 5 feet. This one right at it. Good 2-putt.
A big drive of 334. Came over the hill down to the bottom left portion of the fairway. 140 yards. And above the hole, that should, well, it actually gets hung up at the top.